Do you wanna build a boyfriend? Welcome, we are playing Dr. Frank's Build a Boyfriend. Let's get started. Stop. Okay, what the hell is that? Once upon a time, in the treacherous mountain hillsides of Ginel? I don't know. There lived a wondrous, amazing, and most incredible scientist named Dr. Frank. And yes, he was a doctor. He finished like half of both of his doctorates before he got kicked out. That totally counts. Can everyone lay off about this? Anyway, the super awesome Dr. Frank spent his days toiling away at his research, pursuing his lifelong dream of bringing people back from the dead. Love his pink hair. It wasn't for any sentimental reason. There wasn't some long-lost loved one he wanted to bring back or anything. No. This was for a much more noble pursuit. The aim of advancing mankind's scientific knowledge. And yet, it was the same research that caused the local villagers, and even the weak-minded university men, to fear him. Because they were stupid and jerks, and they couldn't possibly understand the sheer genius of Dr. Frank's work. But it was no matter, for the genius doctor was an honourable and humble man who simply continued this most critical research, even if it meant he was completely alone. Well, okay, he wasn't totally alone. Iggs was there, and he was a fine assistant, even though he was asking for raises. But the point is, one day, a sudden knock came at the door. And the scientist opened it to find a beautiful man with a radiant glow standing there. In his heart, he felt a strange, previously unknown feeling begin to form as the man opened his mouth and said, "Yo, what's up? Name's Dominic. You're that freak that got kicked out of Hindenburg U for those weird death experiments, right?" Gorgeous specimen. It was like an angel had been sent to meet him, and now that angel was asking about his research. No matter what Dr. Frank did, he couldn't stop his heart from pounding. Oh. The good doctor invited the man in, and they quickly got to know each other. And as the day passed, and the man's visits grew longer and longer, their relationship also grew into something romantic. So cute. Dr. Frank had never given his heart to anyone before, but maybe for him, maybe for this man named Dominic. Ooh, 3 months later. I never want to see another beautiful boy ever again. Oh, Dr. Frank, you're crying. Dr. Frank, are you still in there? No one here is here to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. The door opens and my assistant Iggs walks into my room. I try to bury myself further into the sheets, hoping that maybe he won't see me. Instead, he rudely opens the blinds. It's been a week, Dr. Frank. So, I can be sad as long as I want. I lost the love of my life. Frank. Doctor. He waves his arms in the air out of frustration. Look, I know he meant a lot to you. I mean, he was your first, right? And no one likes being dumped, especially when it was so out of the blue like that. But sitting in your room all day crying into your bed sheets isn't going to help you recover. You need to... Leave me alone! I said I was cute. I was in love. Oh, he said I was cute. I did not say that. He was my boyfriend. You couldn't possibly know what I'm going through. Actually, Dr. Frank, I've gone through a fair share of breakups myself. You do know how I met my current boyfriend, right? So yes, I think I do know what you're... How could you say that to me? My love was special, unique. It wasn't like your love, it was destiny. I roll further into my blankets, breaking my sightline with this egregious interloper. I don't get paid enough for this. Dr. Frank! He starts to pull the blankets off the bed, against which I double my rolling efforts to keep him at bay. I didn't come in here to fight with you. Can you stop? We have a problem! I can feel his grip lessen, and I peek my head out from the blanket cocoon to look at him. He's holding a piece of paper in his hands with a weird look on his face. I tentatively grab it and start reading. Tomorrow's the Hindenburg University Conference. Nope. You know, the one people travel from all over the country to see? Well, the conference schedule was posted today. And what the hell is it? Is this, or even right in front of me, in plain letters is Returning from Death to Life, a breakthrough study by Dominic Nillian. Resurrection? But that's my research. But it's Dominic presenting it? This can't be right. He wouldn't be presenting my research and under his own name? I tried to tell you last week that I noticed him leaving with some folders the day he dumped you, but you were too busy crying into a gallon tub of ice cream to listen. No, this couldn't. That asshole! First he breaks my heart and dumps me out of the blue, and even after he called me babe. I mean, how could he say that and then do this? He takes my research, my baby, and now he's presenting it to those jerkwads at Hindenburg University like they hadn't rejected my same exact proposals years previous. Why did he get accepted while I was kicked out? Well, your thesis project did bite the headmaster's hand clean off, Dr. Frank. It was one time. Whatever. That's not important right now. What's important is that Dominic is about to claim my research as his own. Maybe this was his plan all along. I mean, but we were soulmates. I just knew we were. But now, I don't know. I crumpled the paper in my hands, writhing with angst. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with this. That asshole ruined my life. He's taken my baby, my research. I throw the blanket off of me, leaping to my feet. Iggs! Yes, Doctor? Get the shovel. I'm going to show that asshole what happens when you piss off a scientist. Interesting. Later that night. Is this just in the house or? Frank? Dr. Frank, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. We're a graveyard. I look up at him, holding a particularly interesting specimen in my hand. Does this look like the arm of a hot boy to you? This is illegal! A lightning strike touches down a good whiles off, as if to exaggerate his statement. No one's using these. It's fine. We are desecrating graves. I mean, I've helped you with a lot of your crazy experiments, but this is where I draw the line. Ugh. I throw the arm I'm holding up to him, quickly climbing out of the grave. So yeah, maybe there's a chance this isn't completely legal. But this is a historical moment, Eggs. If we're going to create the first artificial life form and show up that asshole and those idiots at the university, we can't skimp on anything. We're not just making the world's first artificial life form here. We're pushing the boundaries of human capability. We're going to create the world's hottest boy. And then Dominic will take one look at him and then realize that he was a fool for leaving me and an even bigger fool for taking my research, because now I have someone even hotter than him. How honourable, Dr. Frank. Eggs appears to be trying to find the perfect position to hold the specimen up with the least amount of bodily contact. So you see, people who advance the boundaries of human capability were never stopped by silly things like laws. Okay. Now quick, I heard that Mr. Lance had a pretty big penis. We can use that. Okay. Suddenly, something moves in the underbrush. Eek! What's that? Hey, watch what you're doing. You almost dropped our precious spoils. Our precious spoils, you might say. But didn't you hear that, Dr. Frank? I think there's something... Again, a noise breaks out from behind us. Well then, hurry up and find that penis. Dr. Frank! Behind you! I quickly spin around, a sudden ominous feeling in the pit of my stomach. There's a man I've never seen before standing there. I'm sorry, was I disturbing something? No. I step back into Eggs, hoping that this stranger can't see any of our souvenirs. I'm so sorry, it was his idea and... I punch him quickly before he can say anything stupid. This causes him to recoil, and the arm we had begun arguing over, not a few minutes earlier, lands on the ground with a loud thud. The man takes a clear look at what dropped on the ground, and looks back at me. What was his idea? The man takes a step closer to us. I quickly position myself in front of the dropped arm, holding my breath. Oh, Eggs! You're so funny, such a kidder. Wow, it sure is cold out here all of a sudden. Well, we should be going now. I grab our bag of loot and dash away as fast as my legs can take me. I hear Eggs yelling after me, telling me to slow down. It was nice to meet you, Dr. Frank. Top secret! Oh, I love this. Person plus stars equals hottie? Magic. Ooh, interesting. If I get arrested, I'm suing you. I dump the bag's contents onto the table, body parts falling out and bouncing off of the floor. I said I'm going to sue you. I think we have just enough. Dr. Frank, do we even need all these? Why did you take so many to begin with? Eggs, We are making art here. We can't just use any body part we find. We must only use the absolutely most beautiful pieces. I pick up some arms to take a closer look. Like these, see? They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at that keratin. Or actually, not as beautiful as the one you dropped, but I suppose you're right. They're beautiful enough. You say that as if I dropped it of my own free will, and not because someone punched me. Now where did we put the... Oh, shoot! I turn to look at my assistant. We have a problem. Like how we just desecrated dozens of graves, hacked off and stole family members' body parts, and then was spotted doing so? Well, no, not that. I pause, unsure of how to say this. We didn't grab any, you know, I guess I gestured downwards shyly, hoping he'll get the reference. I have no idea what you're trying to say. No. Dick! We didn't grab any dicks! Oh. Yikes. I'm there with you. Well, this is terrible! We even had the perfect specimen with Mr. Lance's penis. Not Dr. Frank. Dr. Lance, whatever. How am I supposed to make Dominic jealous of me now? Are you going to show him his penis? Like, Dr. Frank, do you honestly think that is what is going to make Dominic jealous of you? Yes. We need to go back. Absolutely not. He blocks my exit, making sure I can't retrieve any other body parts. Bro, we don't have time for this. Fine, we need to... Oh, I hate saying this. I'll just improvise. I don't like where this is going. It's fine, it's totally fine. We're still making something beautiful here. We just need to be creative. Let our creative juices flow. Now, let's see. Get to build my boyfriend. Okay, hair. All right. I'm gonna stop there. So my boyfriend. Who do I want to? What kind of hair do I want? That's cute. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. Oh, hair color. Tragic anime boy. I'm gonna do black, I reckon. Eyes. Oh my god, that's so cute. I kind of want to do like... I'm gonna do those. Skin color. Let's go with that. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm gonna go with the rainbow one. I'm sure that's, I don't know what that does, but sure. Perfect. Dr. Frank, what were those Venus options just now? Eggs, open the roof doors. I need a little atmosphere as I make history here. Alright, I might actually just see if I can save here. And we'll see what happens next time. Hope you like the start of it. And I'll see you for the next installment of Build Your Boyfriend. Or Build My Boyfriend, whatever it... Just lost it. But anyway, bye!